This is Tulum in 2026. It is not dead. Just taking a siesta. Hey there, good afternoon, how's it going? Today is Sunday, January 18th, 2026, currently 79 degrees Fahrenheit, that is 26 degrees Celsius, a perfect, amazing, beautiful, sunny day here in Tulum on the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico. So, as I showed the price there, that is absolutely just crazy. $38 US for a very nice room with a nice pool in a great location, just a few minutes walk from the restaurants in the town here of Tulum, and then it is about a 2-mile walk or bike ride or drive down to Tulum Beach, which is the plan for today. So prices are down because tourism is down for a variety of reasons. I guess some security concerns, some gang violence happening, and then the sargassum on the beaches. We'll see how that is once I get over there. But I was in Playa del Carmen a few days ago when I arrived, and I didn't see any there at all, so I'm hoping for the best for the beaches here. And then I guess just in general overdevelopment, prices had skyrocketed. So this same room a couple of years ago when Tulum was the hip trendy place to be, this would have been 2, 3, 4 times as expensive. Absolutely. I mean, $38 for a nice room in Tulum is just, that was a real shock when I saw the prices looking on booking.com before coming down here, and that is one of the reasons why I decided to come back. So for various reasons then the tourism here has just kind of collapsed. I'm sure that it will come back in the future, especially as prices have come down and people realize, okay, now it's really good value. Conditions are just absolutely perfect right here. Great weather, things are quiet and mellow, no wind, no storms, no bugs at all, no mosquitoes, no flies, so it is really just an ultimate time to be here. So let's get out of here and get to the beach one way or another. The plan is to rent a bicycle. However, as I mentioned, it is Sunday. There are 2 bicycle and scooter rental shops just a couple of blocks away, but being Sunday, I don't know if they will be open. So I'm going to check those out first, and then if that isn't a possibility today, then I will plan to walk down to the beach the 2 miles, and then probably catch a taxi back, although I've heard that those taxis are really, really expensive. But I would assume that those prices have come down now as well with less tourism. So we shall see about that. Anyways, let's get out there, find out what the real scene is in Tulum now, especially over at the beach. I'm really curious to see how busy it is there, and in general just you know, show what's going on here in Tulum, the town a little bit, and then the beach scene, and see what's going on in 2026. Here we go. There are some great murals in this town, so I will be showing some of those as I come across them. And so here is the main street, the highway, going through Tulum. You can see there Playa del Carmen, about an hour away. And then right there is the street going down to the beach, so I will head back that way I actually need to get some more pesos, but I might change some dollars that I have, so we'll hold off on that for now. But ooh, rickshaws. Maybe rickshaws are cheaper than taxis coming back from the beach. We'll see if that's an option. So right up ahead is a bicycle rental place. Let's see if they're open. Some interesting posters here. Violentada, una institución tomada, Oaxaca. Definitely looking kind of political or something like that. Or referring to the gangs, or... Now that, I guess, is a musician. Anyways, I think that the bike place is right up ahead, and here we have money change. So make use of that. We got a bicycle. Another big mural up there. And there is the bicycle and scooter rental place. Looks like it might be open. All right, got it. That was really quick and easy. 150 pesos per day, that is $8.50. As I mentioned in a previous video, I'm not going to be focusing on prices as much, but I will drop a few prices here and there. So down that way is a lot of the restaurants, and then the main plaza. But I think that I will skip heading that way for now and head straight for the beach. Let's stop at this currency exchange place here, see if it's open, and change some dollars. So I don't know what this Tulum is. I guess it's a cenote. Wow. A hidden paradise in the Mayan jungle. Looks spectacular. So that will definitely be one of the plans going forwards over the next week, is to get to a cenote or two. So here is the intersection where you head to the right to the beach. I'm pretty sure this is... Hola, la playa? Gracias. All right, so curious to see what the ride is going to be like as far as how many other tourists along it, because the last time that I was here, then you were passing people constantly on this street here. But I'm guessing it's going to be a little bit less busy. So I forget if it was the last time I was here or the time before that. I was here in 2022 and 2021, and one of those times, I think in 2021, then I ran into Haley Dasovich as I was biking down this path. She's another travel vlogger, hasn't been very active lately. And there are more bicycles and four-wheelers for rent, so that's good to know. And so they required a ID for deposit for the bicycle, so I gave them my driver's license. Not my preference, but better than having to leave a passport at least. And I don't think that I will need my driver's license. Not going to plan to rent a car, although I might want to rent a scooter to go to cenotes, in which case I would probably rent a scooter from that same guy, and then I'm sure we can straighten something out. Might have to leave my passport then. So seeing a few tourists along here, but definitely not like it was before. Fine with me though. It is cheaper and quieter. Solo. So is that saying solo bicycles? Solo means only in Spanish. Only bicycles or only the other direction, because the bike path disappears on the other side. So hopped over here. Anyways, here you can see it is just this very long straight stretch. Kind of a boring walk, so great to have the bike. Well, looks like the locals are going this way, so I must be good. Got some Mexican music playing. So I think we are basically at the beach, but the tricky part is getting to it. Now, I think you can go through that way. There's security there. Acceso público a las playas. So it looks like it. In which case, I think I do want to go that way. All right. Let's turn it around when we can. But here you're getting to various hotels and restaurants. Solar Tulum. All day long. All day long what? Must be a club. 12 p.m. to 2 a.m. Playa Pachanga, Pachanga Boys, special guest, I guess, Garth and special friends, so probably a music event. We are Arena Beach Club and Restaurant Wellness Program. So that is classic. Tulum is the wellness stuff. Again, wellness and art pavilion. All right, let's try to get through here. No, they are not letting you through that way. They said go back this way. So I think that something has changed. I think previously you could get through there. I was thinking maybe there was going to be something right here, but no. So there's nothing for a long ways this way, so I don't know what's going on with that, but let's turn it around and try to get back to the beach the other way. Okay, I actually went past it. It's right here. Maybe you have to pay something, or are bicycles? Oh, okay, bicycles not allowed. Oop. Okay, acceso público a la playa. I see. So that is just a security check there. All right, we're in. Mirador Sur, South Lookout Point. Mirador Templo, straight. So this is an access to the beach. Natural protected area, Mexican Caribbean Biosphere Reserve. Coral reefs provide numerous benefits to coastal populations. So could get to the beach there, but let's keep on going this way. So another long straight stretch of road here. This bicycle is an absolute godsend. Definitely the way to go, especially for $8.50 a day. And the beach is very, very close. I just saw it. I guess I'll keep on cruising a bit further this way. Hotel, restaurant, bar. So now there's going to be more restaurants on the beach. And that is my plan, to stop at one, get a drink and lunch. And so they do provide a lock, fortunately, with the bicycle. So glad that that place was open and I was able to get this thing, because the 2 miles was only to that junction down there, and then it was like another mile. That would have been a very, very long and kind of boring walk with not much to look at. So Playa Mango beach right there, but there is this viewpoint. Let's take a look at the jungle. And what is this on the left? Huh. Is it something actually in use, or just an example of some sort of traditional structure? or something abandoned. It's falling apart there. All right, and look at that. Incredible. Jungle in every direction, except that way, the Caribbean Sea. And the beach is looking pretty good. I see a little bit of sargassum there, but not overwhelmed and easy enough to swim by the looks of it. That's great. And here we go. Feet in the sand. All right, all right, all right. Tulum National Park. Lots of rules. So yes, definitely quite a bit of the sargassum seaweed, but at least it isn't all in the water. So you just step over it and then you can swim fine. So that's great. That's what really matters. Oh yeah. Okay, well I chose wisely as far as where to enter, because this is basically the end of the beach. There might be some little beaches down there, but this is essentially the start of a very long stretch of beach. And yeah, there are a fair amount of people here. Good to see that it isn't totally dead. It's really kind of perfect. Feels kind of happening. You're not the only person around. I mean, that's nice sometimes on certain beaches, but especially here, it's about the scene. But absolutely is less busy than other times that I've been here. And I think the sargassum is worse. I don't remember there being hardly any the last couple times I was here, which in both cases was around the same time, January or February. So you can see here a lot of empty sunbeds and tables, despite what really should be peak season. Middle of January, it is, you know, the dead of winter in North America and Europe. Normally this would definitely be a lot more jam-packed, but still a number of people around, so it's feeling quite lively. And let's get the feet in the water. Oh yeah, that feels so nice. You can see seaweed, dark areas of the water, so not crystal clear. But still perfectly good for swimming. And maybe a boat ride. And good to see that fun is being had. And here again, quite a lot of empty sunbeds. So where is a classic restaurant on the beach that I can stop at? I haven't seen one. Well, there was one with the sunbeds and then tables back there. Let's see what else is up ahead here. I'd like just a classic table with your feet in the sand. Probably go for a mojito. I think we're getting close to the end of the beach, from which you can see the Tulum Mayan ruins. So there actually aren't as many restaurants as I thought there would be. Let's see what else there is. A lot of birds up ahead. Looks like they're probably being fed by a fisherman. And one thing that goes along with the sargassum is the smell. Pretty unpleasant, strong smell in certain places at least. Look at this guy. That is a big bird. Ooh, holy moly, they got a massive fish there. Whoa, he's just swallowing that thing whole, or at least trying to. My God, I'm like concerned he's gonna choke himself. Seriously? He might have bit off more than he can chew. Let's see if he can get this thing down. Whoa, that is wild to see. Okay, off he goes. Yep. Chummin' for seagulls. So that looks like a pretty good restaurant option there. Pancho Villa. But let's get a view of the Mayan ruins. And I can see the ruins now up ahead, poking up above the jungle. Quite a sight. The Tulum ruins are not my favorite of the Mayan ruins on the Yucatan. That would be Coba, is my favorite that I've been to. The Tulum ruins are not as impressive. A lot of it is just very low, like walls, and then a few of the more amazing buildings, but the setting is definitely really spectacular, being right on the sea here. So I'm not going to walk all the way down there. You can get quite close to the ruins, but then you can't enter from here. You have to enter from the other side. You could actually sneak in from the last time that I was there. There's just like a simple little fence or something, but obviously you don't want to do that. Don't take a chance at ending up in a Mexican prison or a big fine or getting kicked out or whatever. Not at all worth it. But that is great to see. One of the most amazing views in the world right there. Beautiful landscapes and the incredible Mayan history and architecture. Maybe I'll do another tour of the ruins. I've been there, I think, a couple times before. But for now, let's get to somewhere to take a seat and get a drink. Holy crap, these prices are insane. I expected it to be a bit expensive right on the beach, but whoa. 380 pesos for cocktails. That is $21. Guacamole is 14 bucks. Nachos for 15, or like 18 with some meat added. Unreal. But beers are a lot cheaper, so I think I'll go for that. 110, that's like $6. And got a Corona here, I guess it's draft. Alright, 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 alright. Now we're talking. Cheers, salud. This is the Tulum experience. Everything is working out. So, free chips and dips. And look at those nachos with shrimps. Amazing. So colorful. Alright, I think that is going to do it for this video. Just a taste of the general overview of what's happening here in Tulum. Lots more coming from Mexico. Adios, hasta luego.